Mothers, what's good, moms? Let's tap in and see what's happening in your energy. What's going on? What are you attracting? All that good jazz. So let's see. Tarot reading for my moms. So all of my messages are timeless. Take what resonates, leave the rest. All right, we have guilt. All right, some of y'all are grieving the old version of you. Hold on, I got some like incense stuff on the table. You're like grieving the old version of you. All right, ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Did I say that right? I probably didn't. But we have workaholic. Okay, so you may be grieving grieving the old version of you that used to be a workaholic. Used to work extra hard, making sure everything was right, making sure, you know. It's like now you're no longer chained and stuck to be doing all these chores, and the person that's doing everything, you about to be outside. Yeah, and there's no reason to feel guilty about it. It's your time. You're about to be outside. Where you going outside to? It's your life and you are about to live it now. You're going outside. Especially using work as a means of distraction. Till kids get older, till everyone that needs you don't need you anymore. You're like, no, I'm going outside. I'm an earth angel. I deserve to live. Everyone's trying to keep me here to handle, like, I'm the maid, I'm the nanny, I'm the housewife, I'm the chef, I'm the nurse, I'm the doctor. I wear all these different hats while other people get to just sit down and complain about their life and how they're tired from work. And it's like, fuck, your day never ends, right? Your job never ends. So someone is addicted to your light. River of release. Drift along the river of release where waters carry away burdens, guiding towards renewal. You're being renewed. You're being renewed. And it's interesting that we also have this contrast here of light and dark. And then we have the same light and dark. Being a workaholic is a form of an addiction. It may not be alcohol, smoking, or overeating, but it is a way to avoid feeling when life be lifing, right? So the process that you're going to is taking away all your burdens, feeling bad about something, create a new identity, embrace change, and rediscover yourself, crafting a narrative aligned with your true essence. Oh, that's so beautiful for you. Look, you are, I love to see that. Moms are always forgotten about. So they look at you and they see someone that's just supposed to produce and now sacrifice your whole life to raise children, take care of home, and all these different things. And then guilt trip you if you feel like you deserve to live and enjoy your life. And then they work you like a fucking Hebrew slave. And then expect you to continue showing up. And they barely have to show up. So I feel like you're teaching people by not teaching people. You're releasing people, but you're releasing them not so they can learn something in your absence, but so you could just free yourself. And so they may be trying to figure out like what they have to do to get back on your good side, but really you didn't make no contingency plan for what other people had to do to get back on your good side. You're no longer feeling guilty for taking time for yourself, to do the things that you like doing, to be creative in what you like to be creative. You don't work for anybody. And I guarantee you, if you were to pass away tomorrow, everybody will continue going on with life. They will have to figure it out whether you were there to solve all their problems or not. So yes, they're going to be all right. Healthy choices, self-love and self-care, being happier, love and life. And if they are like, oh, since you don't want to unconditionally love me and tell me what I want to hear and do what I want you to do and help me out, then you don't love me, then that means that they were never healthy for you to begin with. And so I think people are just revealing exactly who they are to you. It's like that version of you that everyone is used to is gone. And I do feel like it's not easy for you to have these types of standards. You know, like you genuinely are a very giving, kind, nurturing person, but like you're done keeping up a facade, protecting someone's image or someone's reputation that breadcrumbs you and treats you like shit. You're like, go the fuck back wherever you came from. Like, you're giving someone back to the streets. You're like, no. You got me out here looking crazy. You got me out here looking like this and disrespecting me all at the same time. I take accountability for my parts to you taking accountability. I set you up to think that this was okay. And then I gave you a corner to piss in. I gave you a spot to come in and try to use me. So I see someone that, like, you're realizing that someone is a very unhealthy, it's giving homosexual. It's like you realize that this person does this with a lot of people, not just you. They have other people that they do it with too. Anyone that will give them a hot meal, yeah, someone's trying to guilt trip you, like, oh, you work too much, you never have time for me. That's why I went out there and did this. That's why I did that. It's like, the fuck? If you don't have that, if you don't have no self-control, go ahead and go about your business. And I felt like you've dealt with someone like this. Isn't the first person you dealt with like this. That this person knew, like, you had someone prior to this person that was treating you bad. They, you know, you were used to do everything, whatever this person asked you to do, you did it. And I feel like you confided in another person that you started dating. And after everything you told this King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, whatever you told them about what you dealt with, how they were cheating, they embarrassed you, they did all these extra things, abandoned you. The other guy you were talking to was like, oh, you deserve better than that. And you're realizing, like, this person's a fucking liar. They like what you did for your ex. They like what you did for. That's why they keep wanting you back, is because they know that you got the chemical makeup, you got the attributes of someone that works really hard. You overdo, never get equal reciprocity. You very generous to people that don't treat you well. And so that King of Wands energy learned that about you, promised you they would never do you like that, then had you out here looking like a fool. They may even often mention that past person, like that person didn't love you, like guilt tripping you, like, oh yeah, I get it, you don't want to talk to me because you want to go back to someone else. Someone here is trying to guilt trip you, like you trying to go back with an ex or something. It's like, the fuck, you really trying to guilt trip me? Yeah, you trying to release someone for healthier choices, even if you're just doing it because you want to work, right? Put all your energy into work. This person's gonna guilt trip you and say you're trying to get with an ex, and that's not even the case. At this point, you put in both these masculine energies, both these guys in the same boat. They ain't none of them no different and none of them no better. Show me the King of Swords energy. You ain't talking to that person. You ain't giving to that person. You haven't given to them in a long time. But one thing that person didn't do is like ask you for money or favors. There's a King of Wands energy that be asking you for favors or for money. Like they homeless or they don't have nowhere to stay. What's the King of Wands? Ascending, I'm trying to do better in life, and yeah, like they come for a drink, for something, or a hot meal, play house for a moment, and then they go back to go entertain other people, and this person's like, wow, really? That's what you're trying to say? That's what I'm doing? Okay. No, I'm not. But yes, they are. But technically, they're not in a committed relationship with anybody, so they can do whatever they want with however many people they want to do it with. Who are these three women specifically that this fire sign is involved with? Who are these three women? So they have one that they old school. They may go way back. They grew up in the same upbringing, the same household, same neighborhood. They could be from the same island, country. Yeah, we have ship. They have another person that, you hit them up on social media. Y'all don't really have no ties to each other, but it's like that you can't help but to occasionally message each other. They have a situationship like that. And then they have someone that keeps rejecting them. Keeps rejecting them. I don't love you. I don't want to be with you. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. So these are the three people. And all of these people here are pretty much saying they know. It's like, damn, I feel sorry for the next girl, the next woman that this person runs across, because I'm glad he just ain't dealing with me. That's what these other women are saying. I'm glad. It's like one of them, whether it be like in their DMs or random text messages that out the blue, is like, I thought you said you were blocking me. These are women that know this man says like, oh, we're done, we're good, I'm good off of you. They'll block them, and then they'll pop back up on a holiday and be like, you just popped up on my mind, on my timeline, I just wanted to say hi. They make up stories and lies, and so that female is like, okay, I'm glad to know you're good. And this masculine energy, they try any loose end that they could possibly run into. One of these damn chicks gonna bite is what they say. And then there's someone that they known since they were a kid, okay? And that person is like, you're still doing the same shit you were doing since you were a kid. It's a damn shame. It's like on cassette play. And then there's a third woman that's like, I don't want nothing to do with you. Don't talk to me. Lose my number. And they still hit this woman up. He still hits this woman up occasionally, like, to see if she changed her mind. Maybe she never changed her number. You could be saying to yourself, well, why don't she block him if she don't want him messaging her? Why should she have to do anything? Why doesn't he go the fuck his way? All right. So it's like accountability is all on this masculine energy. He has a right to do whatever he wants to do, quote unquote. And if any one of these women fall for it, that's on them. Because he's a breadcrumber. And so a lot of them have abandonment wounds that this male knows about. They're two-faced. They live a double life. When you and this person are not talking, they're on the phone with other people. They're trying to see what's up with other people. But this person wants to keep you around, whoever you are, through guilt tripping you. Because they know that you have the potential to transform their life. And so I don't know if you still have that belief system, that outdated belief system where I think it was the girl off of Conversations or something like that. And she said she was talking to her uncle, and her uncle was like, where she was like, you married my auntie because you loved her? He was like, no, I didn't marry her because I loved her. Love didn't have nothing to do with it. It was because she wouldn't let me get away with shit. So he married her for necessity. Everyone else that he was dealing with was accepting his behavior, his ways. But he knew he had a good woman when she was unwilling. Like when she got sick and tired of talking to him about his shit, he shut her out. He stopped talking to her, alienated her. He didn't have the energy. He didn't want to invest. And when it was only when he realized that he was about to lose her that he decided he wanted to marry her. And that is a definition of settling. And so when she stopped talking and she stopped caring and she started to reinvent herself and live her life, then he was like, oh shit, she's ascending. I gotta, if I don't catch up to her now, she's gonna outgrow me and we'll never be able to reconcile this. And I think that's kind of like where it is. Because this person's a pathological liar. Interested in you, blooming romance, flirting, want to go on a date. This person got mood swings. Person gonna tell you, I'm interested in you. I feel like we could go far, but I'm not in a happy place right now, and I don't want to date. I don't really want to go out. Let's just talk on the phone. Let's just stay in the house. Let's just sit up and do nothing together. That is this person's like, all I do is work. I just want to relax. That's this person's cop out, because you're the easier option. That's why it's easier to come back to you, because they don't really have to court you. They don't really have to date you. They don't really have to put in no effort. But they still get the benefits of a better life. Because they know you're about to be a phoenix rising. Like they are in the river, the sea of forgetfulness. Yeah, this person's trying to slow you down. Slow down people from seeing you. Options. They really don't want you working, having no money. They want you to be lost without you. It's like, help me get where you are. We could be successful together. Huh? Hey, man. We could be successful together. But you've already gotten enlightenment about this situation. And like, you already got a taste of what it's like to be single and independent. It's kind of difficult to go back to anything. So I just see someone trying to change your mind to get you back. Because you could put the blame on me. Because you could put the blame on me. They may accuse you of talking to somebody and you just not talking to nobody. It's just I think this person does that as a way to like open dialogue and conversation. It's an icebreaker. Shit, it's giving me the heebie-jeebies. I got to go, y'all, but I love you. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.